So Grady, your first media day, what's it? Do you get excited for this, or do you think about it? I mean, how far out do they tell you, and kind of what's your thoughts going into it?
Of course I'm excited. I mean, it just shows that it's getting that much closer to the season, and literally next week we have our little exhibition game. So, just all excitement and buzz is around the campus already, and it's been, since I got here. So it's just, everything's exciting.
What's been the transition for you, maybe the biggest? I know you left home. This isn't necessarily new. You played at Sunrise. So what's the transition like been for you, a little bit further from home and maybe not close to family as normal?
Yeah, the transition's been great. It's been pretty smooth. Obviously, there's stuff to work out and stuff I'm still getting used to. I think once you get up on different levels of the game from high school to obviously college, and then hopefully next, there's always going to be different things you got to get used to. And that one thing for me was just the pace of the game. Fortunately, I was playing at a pretty high pace with the traveling ball in high school, and I'm playing that competition. But when everyone's like that every single day here and practice is what's super beneficial for me and the other guys around me.
Biggest thing you've worked on since you've gotten here? Coach has talked about what a great shooter you are. What's allowed you to impress him the way you have so far?
I think I'd say just my consistency, because a great shooter can't be any good without being consistent and getting his shots up every single day that I need. So I think just being in the gym and if he sees I'm in the gym when maybe we don't practice all those off hours, I think that kind of makes him feel better about seeing me shoot and knock down shots.
And lastly, what's the thing with your release? You said your shot's hard to block. Has that always been like that? Is it something you've worked on over time, or kind of what's the development of that?
Yeah, so I have a pretty high release. I think I had that since I was a really young age. My mom actually, I've seen some when she shoots, she kind of has that little too. Where when I was younger, I used to get way back and it was kind of making it a problem. And then as I got older, I got stronger and I could kind of keep it there without dipping, wasting time, and just getting quick shots off. And obviously make it hard to block.
How much do you shoot on your own?
It obviously differs from when the season actually starts. In the summer, I was, getting up, I don't know the specific, I'd probably say 500 threes on an off day, it sounds like a lot, but we're not really,
Mr. Dick, I have a question for you.
Interruption.
So you're a big TikTok guy, I see. What's your favorite TikTok trend right now?
My favorite TikTok trend? Ooh, gotta think of some. I don't know, it's a little outdated, but that's always gonna be in trend.
Hey, wait, Jake, since we've got you, who's the best shooter on the team?
Oh, me by far.
Come on,
not even close. I'm a vet right here.
Shooters.
I'm taking care of my little brother right here.
Tell me everything I know. Tell me everything.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Mr. Dick, for your time.
Of course, anytime.
What has impressed you the most about the program so far since joining the team? Just what has kind of stood out to you?
Just how everyone gets along together. That's really what the big reason of me choosing to come here was. But just seeing that on a normal, daily basis is super motivational for me to just, everyone's it's the family aspect of it all, to be honest. And not one day where, someone's off alone and doing their own thing. Everyone's just a collective group, and I think that's what I love the most.
Jalen and DeJuan said you're a guy they lean on to keep things loose. So I guess just talk about that role you have with the team and how much you embrace that.
Yeah, I love to have a good time. This team makes it easy. They handle it well. So I like to be myself, and when other guys kind of chime in with their humors, it kind of makes mine go up. So.
Grady, what's the expectation for this group and this team?
I think how every team's expectation should be is get back to that. Or not every team, I mean, sticking for us, it's to get back to that championship. So I think that's our huge end goal is to get back to where they were last year and finish another one. But
was that talked about day one when you guys got to campus in the summer and that kind of stuff? Obviously, you've been around, so you knew probably before you even got here that's the idea, right? But did you talk about it? Did you have a moment where it was like, hey, let's discuss this. Let's actually put it out into words.
Not really through the coaches, because I mean they're smart dudes out there, so they're not trying to fill up our heads with kind of nonsense, because they know there's so many people coming in, the fans and just other students that are every second on social media, back to back, which is it's great. I mean, it brings us all together, but the coaches know that they can't distract us with that, and just every single day it's just building us, because we're a new team, so they know what it takes, and we're going to trust them with that.